What I'm going to do today is make a laminated head mallet, and I'm using oak. This piece is about 3 1/4 inches wide. It's 7/8 of an inch thick, and I'm going to cut it out on my miter box. I've got a few cuts. I'm not going to show that. When I get the pieces cut out, I'll come back and we'll start gluing it up. Alright, now I have the pieces cut out, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue these 3 pieces together first. And the only other thing I did to these after I sawed them out, I did a slight bevel on this top part of this right here, so when the handle goes in and drive some wedges in, it'll leave a little bit of space for the handle to spread out at the top. Now I'm just going to glue these 3 together. I'll leave them set for about maybe 6 hours, and then I'll come back and I'll glue the other half on. Okay, it's been about 18 hours since I glued up the mallet head, and it's doing okay, matched up pretty good. The mortise came out really nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape it some. You don't have to do that. You could use it just like this if you wanted to, but I'm going to do some shaping on it. It just makes it look better, or at least in my opinion it does. And it's basically going to look like this. This is one I'm working on, but I'm just going to round the top over, just kind of take some wood out right here to give it the impression that it's been rounded over, and just round over all the corners and the edges around the face. And I'm not going to show it all. I'll show some of it, but not all of it. I basically got the head finished up. Maybe a little more sanding on it. Now, next thing I'm going to do is cut out the handle on the bandsaw. Got to do most of it on there. And I have to do a little bit of cleanup and shaping on that, and it'll be ready to fit to the mallet head. Okay, I got the handle all roughed out. Got it fitted to the head. Got a nice tight fit. Now here on the bottom, I did leave a small shoulder right in here for the mallet head to sit down on. I didn't want it sticking out too far. I just thought probably if you're really going to use this thing, it'd be kind of hard on the hand if you're choking up on it. Now, I got it cut for wedges, and other than just finishing off, doing some rounding over and sanding it down, and that'll pretty well do it. It'll be ready for gluing up. I gotta make some couple wedges, and I have some walnut I may use for the wedges just to add a little something different to it. But yeah, it came out okay, and I'll just do the cleaning up. Won't take much longer to finish it off. Okay, I'm ready to glue this thing up. I've got the head pretty well done. Maybe a little more sanding later. Got the handle ready to go. And I'll probably do a little more sanding on it afterwards. And I got a nice tight fit on this thing. And just a matter of putting some glue in the mortise and then some on the handle. And I don't have a small brush to get in there to brush that around, so I guess I'm just going to have to use my finger. Yeah, this is downright nasty. Alright. Now, I've never made a mallet like this before. I mean, it's turned out okay, I guess. I mean, it seems like it's going to do all right. Now, I got a really nice fit on this thing, and so that certainly should help. Okay, now I've got the mallet pretty well finished up. Now, got the wedges in, the glue's all dry, trimmed this off flush, and I did some more sanding on it. I also drilled a hole in the end here so I can hang it up so it's not just laying around in the way all the time. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a coat of linseed oil on it. I'll probably end up putting 2 or 3 coats on it. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. That'll finish it off, just a little bit of finish. And now this will help just keep it from getting all dirty and stuff off your hands. And